What is up with it? Today we are back and this is going to be another high rated gameplay. This is going to be myself on red Rayleigh versus a green Zoro. Also, a lot of people very excited about the Rayleigh leader. I understand, so my deck is really cool. I know a lot of viewers of the channel are old school Doflamingo players all the way back in '09, feels like years ago at this point. And you know, a lot of things transfer between the two decks. They, in many ways, feel very similar. So if you are a fan of Rayleigh and you want a little bit of a help, a little bit of a head start, Angelo, who just got second place at EU Finals, just posted a guide on his Metafy. The link will be at the top of the description. You can use OPTCG grinder 10 for 10% off, and that code will also be in the description. But gonna go ahead and mulligan into a hand of Nami, 2-cost Brook, Shakuyaku, Perfume Femur, and Sanji. So no buggy, unfortunately. Also whiffing on the Nami. Nami feels like the one that always whiffs maybe a little bit more than you would like. Always feels bad to not hit your searches, but gonna go ahead and start off with a Perona, which is gonna grab a Cavendish and they'll pass. We do not have two events yet, so we can't quite affect yet. Shakuyaku finding a mulligan, and hopefully this Nami, if we elect to play it, will find a Luffy. Otherwise, there could be some problems. Just gonna go 5-5 and then play this Nami. Still no Luffy, unfortunately, but you know, you're not gonna see it every game. We can either grab the Brook or the Zoro here. I feel like we could probably just grab the Zoro. Could come in handy. We might want a rush character at some point. Gonna go ahead and play out the Kawaii, so that way he can swing over one of these Namis. Actually very annoying for us. Now we don't even have any like small useless swings that we can really do at this Kawaii. Like we can do the Shakuyaku, but like the Shakuyaku could be, you know, it could be a 5 at life, but we probably just have to swing at this Kawaii, unfortunately. We can swing at it probably for 4, and then we can swing 7 at life instead. That would make a lot of sense to me. The other nice thing about this is that both of the Dawn will be on leader, so we don't have to worry about him resting the Luffy and swinging over it. If he tries to swing over it for like 9, we can just double 2k. He probably also knows that. This Perona putting in ungodly amounts of work, by the way. It's actually crazy. 1-drops feel like they're so important right now, because like every deck has something you want to swing the 1-drop into. Like obviously you want your 1-drops to swing into Rayleigh's 1-drops, and then both Bonnie and Zoro have the rest searchers. And yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and go 8 at the Sanji. So it feels like you really want to find your 1-drops at the beginning of the game. And we found Buggy a little late, but still good. I'm going to go ahead and start off with a Boa, which is going to find us a second Luffy. So we actually can go 7-8 this turn if we want to. Or we can go 6-8 and play the Buggy. 7-8 to me sounds pretty good right now. But 6-8 could also be not bad. Nah, you definitely want to go 7, because then you need the attached on, and we don't really want to sack the Boa yet. So definitely should be 7-8, I think. Revealing 2 of our events. I also haven't been paying attention to this game. If we have been... oh, wait, we're playing the Brook, not the Buggy. So we can actually go 8-8 and play the Buggy. Um, they're going to go ahead and event plus 1k. Possible read that maybe they don't have many 2ks if they're going to counter like that. Buggy missing, so we've whiffed 2 searches so far, like two of the 5. Whiffed 40% of our searchers. Most of our searchers should have like somewhere between like an 85 to 95% chance to hit. So a little bit unlucky there, but we definitely are not in a bad spot. Going wide here is pretty good, especially if he doesn't actually have the 2Ks. I wish we could check his trash. But I don't think we've seen him search any 2Ks. Okay, gonna go ahead and rest the Boa. Makes sense. Boa is the second most valuable thing other than the Luffy. This is a weird swing. I'm not sure I fully agree with this 8. Like, you could go 8, and then if I counter, you could go 4 at Boa, and then if I counter that, then you can go 7 at Boa, and you rip 3 cards out of my hand. Okay, that seems pretty reasonable. Yeah. And then here we counter just because if we were to counter this 7 at life, it would take 2 cards, but if we counter the 3 at the 3, it only takes 1 card. So we're basically saving a card. Because we're not elated to go to 0 or 1 rather. So we have a lot of swings here. We just kind of have to figure out what the numbers are. We have 4. We could do 4 7s. Without playing anything. 4 7s does not seem bad to me, to be honest. 4 7s feels like we deal 2 damage. Yeah, 4 7s seems pretty good to me. Or we could do 4 6s and a 7, I think. No, I don't think that's right. I think it would be 4 6s and a 5. Something like that. I'm not sure. Okay, so it looks like we are deciding to go for the wider swings. Or maybe we're just choosing to leave up a Dawn. And we're going to go 7s. Like 6 7s, leave up a Dawn. That seems reasonable to me. Not entirely sure that swinging this brook is like the best thing ever. But it's probably pretty good. And the opponent does have to counter this 7. Not countering this 7, we're actually threatening. We're threatening an 11 if he doesn't counter there, because wait, is that right? 5 plus. Yeah, we're threatening an 11 because we could like King Kong Gun plus ornament. But he did just take. I'm thinking the left up Dawn might have been a bluff. I'm gonna go ahead and go 8, which we will go ahead and Conquers out of. And then 1k. Gonna go 7. So here we're looking at a 9-9 with the restand. We could take this and just hope to find a 1k out of 2 life. Maybe a little risky to take there, but we have seen most of our bricks. And also if we counter there, he could just like block her up and then we used our only perfume femur, which could be problematic. I have to imagine he goes 9-9 here. And we just take the first one, counter the second one. And that will be a win for Rayleigh. I'm not exactly sure what I could have done differently this game. If anyone has any ideas of different plays, I'd love to hear them. Not whiffing on searchers would be cool. I appreciate you all so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and please remember to check out the link in the description if you are hoping for some help with Rayleigh. Angelo posted a great guide. There's a coupon code with it, so you can get a bit of a discount. And yeah, hope you have a great rest of your day.